Cotswold Way challenge because we were looking for a fairly local challenge that we could do to support the Motor Neuron Association. There's a good friend of ours, Becky, has motor neuron disease.
I know Becky because she lives next door to my very good friend Noreen, and once Noreen knows somebody, you tend to end up knowing them as well. And Becky's lovely. Why wouldn't you want to know Becky? She's a really good person to know, and a really good friend.
Well, I'm quite close to Becky, so when she had her official diagnosis, we had suspicions for quite a while that she was going to get some neurological diagnosis. So we felt awful for her because she's such a lovely, bubbly, outgoing person, and it was devastating for her and her family. But we've always been here to support Becky, and she's an amazing person. So what can I say? It's alright.
When I learned that Becky had MND, it was a real shock because I'd seen her a little, it must have been a few months before, and she was saying, oh, I don't know, problem with my back, and and it was all, well, you'll get that sorted, that'll be fine. So when, we all heard, it was a real shock, a real, really horrible.
We picked the Cotswold Way challenge because Becky's biggest love prior to her diagnosis was actually walking. She hated not being able to walk. If we did a walk for her and showed her parts of the lovely countryside and took videos and kind of took her on a virtual walk with us, that we'd be doing something to support her.
Best thing about the Cotswold Way challenge was that it was fun. It was really fun to walk with our friends together because I was really nervous about doing it.
It's the first kind of event like that I've done, but it just felt really well organised and friendly. It was just nice doing something with friends and something that felt like it was making a little bit of a difference.
If you're new to these kind of challenges, it's a good one to start on. It wasn't too unrealistic a target for us. There was quite a few hills, and it was a really achievable event. So yeah, definitely recommend doing it. Oh, having Becky meeting us at the finish line was fantastic because A, she brought gin, and B, she was able to just support us. So she wanted to support us and she wanted to be there.
To see her face as we all crossed the finish line, it made it worthwhile, and especially knowing that her husband had the cool box with the gin and the fizz.
I hope the money that we raise will make a difference because cost of living crisis and what have you, it must be really difficult for these type of associations to raise money, so hopefully any little will help.
I don't think enough people know much about the disease, and especially the friends and family that sponsored me, getting the opportunity to talk to them about Becky and about the disease. I think that really helped.
I suppose the biggest thing is there's no cure really for motor neuron disease, so it really does need lots of research and investment into that research, and the only way to do that is fundraising really. So hopefully with what we did, although it's a small part, it can contribute to the bigger picture and help people like Becky in the future.